Now, it shows here that we are Skunkworks Solutions. We chose that name because we want people to remember us. One thing you're going to learn about the internet is you only have about 3 seconds. People are on there and they're off, just like that. All the internet does is track it. Just think of people moving. They're getting on there, they're clicking, they're looking for information. So you have to give them something that will hold their attention long enough to get your message out. So we came up with the name Skunkworks Marketing Solutions. I actually got it from Lockheed Martin. It represents a small group of organization that works outside the box. And you'll see as we go through this packet that we work way outside the box. My name is Sherrie Chastain. We put a card out there so you can spell my name because I'm sure you're going to want to do what most people do. Google search me. That's what happens. Normally, I will get Google searched in the middle of a conversation if somebody's got a little handheld device. Oh, is this you? I take up at least the first 12 pages under my name, so I've been doing this for a while. My partner, Linda Williamson, in the back, you'll notice she's doing some videotaping. That's because everything that we do goes on the internet. Everywhere we go, we take pictures, we videotape. That'll give us page 1 ranking by tomorrow. And you're going to find out how that happens. Now, the internet marketers, what happens is you hear from internet marketers, and you can become an internet marketer just like that. If you go down and buy a franchise, there are franchises out there, they range $40,000, $50,000, and you're in business as an internet marketer tomorrow. The difference in our company is we study the internet marketing. We do the work ourselves. I actually studied under one of the 6 men that were in the room of the original Google algorithms. The Google algorithms do change constantly, but their base does not change. So it does, if you understand the base of how it works, you're able to get page 1 rankings. Then you just need to keep up with them. The reason we talk so much about Google is they have between 72 and 78% of the market share. The other 28% is split between Yahoo, MSN, Bing, Ask, the small search engines. So you might as well get in bed with the big people because they're the ones that are going to have all the market share. If you optimize for Google, you're optimized for the rest. So if you just keep them in mind, I mean, if you've been watching the news, they're debating with China. They're doing things our government can't do. You know, these are the big boys. So you've got to understand how they work. If you play by their rules, they'll love you for it. Now, this is a page 1 of search page of Google. And we're going to explain what all these things mean here. So if you go, turn to this first page, this gives you a search page of Google. Now, up at the top, we're just going to go through this. I drew a little yellow box around this. And you're going to want to take notes, and we're going to stop after each little section for questions. So if you have any questions, there'll be time for that. This little box at the top just shows you different ways people can search. A lot of people think that the only way you search, you put it in the search box, you hit that, and you get all of this content. Today, a lot of people do not search this way. People don't want to read, they want to take the path of least resistance. Many people search under images, they search under videos, so we're going to cover that also. First, we're going to go under the content search. Now, the next thing is this little pink box. This shows your competition. This shows you're on page 1, results 1 through 10. The competition's 18,900 for the words buy high impact windows West Palm Beach. That's called a long tail keyword. People do not search under general keywords very much. And the problem with the general keyword is it's very general. That search could be a competition of hundreds of thousands. And if somebody just put in the search window, they could be talking about the Windows program on their computer. They could be talking about anything with Windows. So you've got to understand when you're trying to get on page 1, you need to be where the buying traffic is, not the browsing traffic. So you want to be able to distinguish that. Now, this says there's a competition of 18,900. That means there are 18,900 web pages that contain those words on them. That doesn't mean they're all relevant. Those words can be mixed up. So that's why when you get on here and search and you start clicking down, you'll click down here and get on something that has absolutely nothing to do with what you typed in, and that's why. So your real relevant searches are up towards the top. There has been a study made that when people go on here, their eyes will see like a triangle. It will start here, and it will come down like this. So if you are not in the first 4 or 5 on the organic search side, or in the top 4 or 5 on your pay-per-click, you're wasting your money and your time. Unless it's as extremely, somebody's really looking for something relevant, and they want to check everybody out. Most people, it's just the top. Now, this next box is your pay-per-click, which we're not going to cover very much today, but we do also optimize that. We use domination strategies in every traffic generation method available on the internet. The first little green box here is your top 3 paid results. People pay to get in that box. And then down the side here in the green are the rest of the results. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and this is actually ad number 4. Now, quickly, I just want to go over. A lot of people think the way this works is what you pay. That is not how it works. Google is made up of a lot of engineers, people that just sit around and think and ask questions. And the main question they ask is, why can't we do that if they're told they can't? And so they charge, it's like a little Google tax, what they do. They allow you to have ranking by how much you know about them. So I can just about guarantee you, this guy down here in pay-per-click is paying more than this guy up here in spot number 1. He's paying less, even as much as half as much as this to be here, because he's giving Google exactly what they want. Google only cares about the people typing in the words in the search bar. That is their client. That's who they care about. They don't care about their paid advertisers. They don't care about the people over here. They care about that person typing that in. And when they type that in and hit search, they want that person to get what they're looking for. The web is going semantic. Before, the algorithms would pick up by the words and think that you know what you're talking about. But if you put in and give you the results that they think that's what you typed in. But people a lot of times don't really know what they want when they type this in. So going through this change into semantic, that's moving us into Web 3.0. Web 1.0, people get real confused about this. All that was the beginning of the internet, where they went and took all this data that was out there and put it on the internet. Now it's like a big library. You could go on there and get it. Web 2.0 opened up interactiveness on the web. People where you could talk to other people in almost real time. That's where social media came from. So now you can get on there and you can basically have a conversation on the internet like you would have on your phone 20 or 30 years ago. Well, now you have handheld devices, you've got televisions, people want everything interactive. They want to be able to get what they want when they want it now. So that's what Web 3.0 is. It's just moving us into a more interactive state. Okay? So what you have to do is understand that Google only cares about the people typing it in. So if you put things over here that they want, they're going to rank you there. It's very relevant. This whole area is called organic search. It is free to get there if you know how to get there.